And here comes that great song, Saturday Night. And it looks like Georgetown wins the draw. It's Shantz back in his own end behind the net. He'll play it up for Jacome. That pass, little too far, and that goes for icing. Face off to the right of Williams. Emerson trying to bring it up, and now looks like there's a penalty called already. Going to go against the Raiders. Cougars playing it up. And Georgetown's going to touch it. It's an early penalty in the game. Let's see who gets the gate. And as I said before, the Raiders penalty killing is second best in the league. Let's see how they do. Thompson at the point. Thompson at the half boards for Paul. They're slicking it around. And they keep it in. Walking the line there. They'll turn it back into the corner for Kyle West. Up the boards. Raiders can't get it out. Oh, there's a shot, and Williams had to be careful. Good save there. And that's fired in on Makarski. No problem. And the Cougars regroup. There's a pass up. Cut off at the blue line. Off the glass and down. Fiorino, that's an errant pass. And Herbst back to pick it up. Spencer Herbst coming up. Crosses the red line. He'll chip it in. Richard Court back to get it. It's into the corner now. Around the boards in front. They don't get it out. Just 35 seconds left in this first power play, and the Cougars just haven't had a chance to set up and get any real good scoring opportunities on Williams. And they break out. Drop pass, no good. Kept in by Herbst. Shot, and that went through a couple of legs. Williams turned that aside. Raiders trying to break out. Eustace up, here's a chance. Shot, and an easy save for Makarski, well out of the blue paint to cut. Steve Haladin, you know, in just 9 games played, he's racked up 23 points, 13 goals and 10 assists. We'll definitely be keeping an eye. Oh, there's a shot. Turned away by Makarski. And now another penalty coming up. And it looks like a high stick on Anderson. Jeffers to take the draw for the Cougars against Richard Court. And the Raiders clear the puck. It's Paul back to get it for the Cougars. Forecheck by Jacome keeps them at bay for now. Game misconduct is the call. And the Cougars take their time to set it up. It's Jeffers through the neutral zone. Turned away by Jones. Cougars again behind their net, getting organized. Played in, and that is going to be fired up. Oh, and there's a break. No, just offside. Captain Steve Haladin looking dangerous to the right of Williams. Ben Morris to take the draw, but the Raiders win it, and they'll fire it back out. Just to let you know, Ben Morris forward for the Burlington Cougars and David Kiss on defense for the Cougars are both actually Georgetown boys. So they're playing in their hometown. Here's Mara, Anthony Mara in, all alone, pass. Great save by Makarski. What a chance there, shorthanded for Mara. And Steve Haladny got it over, and Makarski with a brilliant save. Cougars now working their power play. Back to the line. There's a shot just wide. Mariani at the half boards, in front, and he just loses the handle on it. Raiders will change their penalty killers. Just 5 seconds left on this power play, and it looks like they've killed it off. Here's Herbst to his defense partner. There's a pass chipped in. Jacome back to get it for the Raiders. Through the neutral zone. McLaren up the boards. And it's Cougars the other way. Oh, he didn't expect that pass. That was Dante Felicetti. Didn't know that was coming there. And the Raiders having all sorts of problems trying to get the puck out of their zone. Now Adams, and another turnover. Great save there by Williams. Looked like an innocent shot, but the Cougars are just finding chances, and their forecheck has been quite effective so far. Stood up at the line. Raiders, aside from those chances shorthanded, they haven't been able to get much of an attack going. There's Cote up the boards. Here come the Raiders. Oh, nice move by Haladin. He's in. Shot. Turned away. Oh, big hit. And he's down. And the Raiders are taking exception to that right away. Steve Haladin went hard into the boards. He's still on his knees. He's getting up and looks like he'll be okay, but Dickinson right away in support of his captain. Now I'm sure there's going to be penalties on both sides. Haladin obviously one of the top player for the Raiders. The trainer coming over to take a look at him. Nathan Fiorino is going off. And Francois Cote for the Raiders. And I don't think there was a penalty on the play on Haladin. That hit, I mean, you could call it hitting from behind, maybe boarding, but I guess no call. He's still not sure if you're going to see Haladin back in the game right away, but we are definitely going to keep an eye on him. 10-minute misconducts. It looks like just about 14 minutes left in the first. I'll keep an eye on Haladin, see when he makes it back into the game. Adams to take the draw against David Thompson, and the Cougars win it. Kiss. Here's Jeffers into the corner. They're getting their cycle game going. Herbst back in for Mariani. So it looks like there's roughing penalties and misconducts because of the extracurricular activity that happened after the whistle. And here's Perkins moving back in his own end. He'll pass it off. Oh, and just missed that pass back to him. Cougars will play it up right back to the Raiders' defense. Perklin over in front. Oh, and they couldn't get a shot away. Steered into the corner by the Cougars' defense. Cougars break out. There's a long shot. Williams turns that aside. Rebound into the corner. Paul now It's fired back in. That's caught by Williams, and he's going to hang on. And it's Adams. Wins the draw for the Raiders. Cougars keep it in. To the point, Paul with a shot that's blocked. Into the corner it goes. Haladin's back on the ice. Plays it up for Anthony Mara. Haladin going to the net here. Pass across. Blocked there by Willie Paul. Great defensive play to cut off that pass. Haladin behind the net. Cycles it around for Mara. Mara back to Haladin, shot, and that's blocked. And it looks like Steve Haladin is fine. He doesn't seem to have lost his form or his touch. Trying to create some scoring chances for the Raiders. Haladin's going off now as the forwards change up for the Raiders. Oh, just misses a hit there at the red line. And the Cougars will pump it up. Raiders will clear it out. Here's Jones over the line. Makarski steers that way into the corner. And the Cougars will break out. Couldn't get it in deep. That's cut off. Fired back in. Icing seems to be waved off there. Oh, hit there at center ice. Jacome. And it looks like a little game of back and forth here. Both teams not really able to get into any team's zone and generate much of a sustained attack. Richard Court. And the Raiders break out. There's a shot, and Makarski again well out of his blue paint to cut off the angle and make the save. In the first period, we'd reached the halfway mark. Face off to the right of Makarski, and the Cougars win it. Raiders, oh, there's a shot right off the side of the net. Claire feeds it back into Haladin. There's a shot blocked. And the Cougars just trying to get it out of the zone. And no, it's kept in. Right in front. Oh, what a save. Oh, there we go. Scores. Georgetown Raiders goal. Anthony Mara in front. And you know, it almost didn't happen. There was a sprawling save by Makarski with the glove hand. And you know what? Mara stayed with the play, got his second chance, and put it in. 1-0 Georgetown. Great initial save by Makarski, but Mara with the vision just to stay there. And he got the rebound and popped that in. Not much he could do on that, but the Raiders open the scoring. Here comes Adams through. He's held up. Couldn't make it to the net. Looks like Shantz with an assist on the goal, Gavin Shantz. And the Raiders right back on it. They'll chip it into the corner. It's Adams now for Perkland. Oh, it's chipped away. Looks like it's a 2-on-1 for the Cougars. He waits, takes, oh, and misses wide. Great chance there for the Cougars to tie up the game, and that shot just went wide. Changes coming to both teams. The pace has really picked up now. The Cougars break out, that's picked off. And Jordan Brown is offside. Raiders got caught there just earlier on that 2-on-1. Luckily, nothing came of it. And it's Brown. Raiders trying to break out. Paul just lost a step there. And Jacome flying in, shot. Oh, great save there by Makarski. Jacome really turned the corner there, made a nice move, but probably didn't get the shot that he wanted, and now it is an icing call against him. Brennan Jacome showing some great speed there on that earlier play. Mara against Ovens for the draw. The Raiders lose the draw. Ben Shield up, and that is a delayed offside, so they touch up. Here's Mara for Haladin. Haladin tried to get that pass across, couldn't get it. That was picked off. Now back to the point. Shot. And looks like there is a high sticking penalty coming. So we're still 7:52 left to go in the first period. Claire. Over for Shantz. Here comes Mara. Nice move, but couldn't get to the net. In front. Oh, great save there by Makarski, and he will cover up the rebound. Kirkland gets kicked out of the face-off circle. It'll be Andrew Court to take the draw. The Cougars win it. Kyle West breaking out. No. In the feet. But no, the Raiders, again, trying to get it out of their zone. Cougars keep it in. They'll at the half boards there. It's Kyle West. The Raiders up along the boards, and that will get out. No icing on the play, and Spencer Herbst up. Raiders, and that is an offside. Face-off won by the Raiders. Another offside call. Makarski has had to be sharp. Raiders having a few great chances. It's Corning to take the draw. The Cougars win it. Pumped up along the boards. Raiders will break out. Over the line, here they come. Shot, Makarski will just reel that in, not taking any chances. Couldn't capitalize, and as you can see, that second ranked penalty kill for the Raiders. Doing its job. Back to the point, it's Chance over to Claire. Claire by the half boards. For Mara. Mara will throw it back into the corner. Now the Cougars trying to break out. Haladin with the fort. Oh, and there's a shot now. That's high and wide. The Cougars break out. It's Ben Shield. Cross ice. There's a shot. Williams with the save. Kicks out the rebound. Shantz. Up for Mara. There's a lead pass for Haladin. He's waiting for help. Back to Mara. Oh, the puck just rolled over his stick. It looks like it's a... No, it looked like it was going to be a 3-on-2 the other way for the Cougars. Oh, there's a chance. And Williams with a great save. Adams wins the draw, kicked it off his skate back to his defenseman. And here come the Raiders. Adams for Court. Court at the line, he turns. Hands it off. There's Eustace. Back for Court. Court to the point. There's a shot blocked. And the Cougars take it the other way. Into the corner. They'll cycle it around. Anderson back to the point. Court for Perklin. Perklin drops it back to Court. Perklin into the corner. That pass to the point goes all the way down the ice. Williams is out. Made a nice move there to get it to his defense. And there's a lead pass for Richard Court. Oh, here's a chance right in the slot, just wide. Brendan Jacome with a great chance right in the slot. And he just missed. Kyle Allen. Another lead pass. Richard Court in, shot high and into the screen. The Raiders a couple of times this period already are by Anthony Mara. 3:45 left to go in the first period. Makarski just gloves that from the point, and he'll come. Face off to the right of Makarski, the Cougars win it. They'll pump it out. Raiders right back the other way. It's Steve Haladin into the corner. Mara in front. Oh, and off a skate of a Cougars defenseman, but Makarski was sharp. Line of Haladin, Mara, and Jones creating a lot of good scoring chances, but they are heading off. The Adams line comes on. He's flanked by Perkin and Court. To the point. Chance will play it into the corner. Adams, shot into the corner on purpose, I think. But they can't keep it in, and the Cougars the other way. Broken up at the line. Chip back in, Makarski behind the net to play it. He'll dish it off. Errant pass, but the Cougars will break out. There's a shot, Williams. No panic in his game. Takes the Saturday night, so it's good to see everyone out here at the rink. No better place to be. It's Brown in the corner. He'll chip it up to Jacome, and the Raiders break out. It's a 3-on-2. Eustace. Oh, and that pass couldn't get across there. Right back to the slot. There's a shot, high and away. That misses the net. It's on the back of the net, and the refs are going to call the play for the Raiders. And he is one of the more offensive defensemen for the Raiders. He has 8 points in 9 games. So you'll probably see him doing that a lot tonight, joining the rush. Raiders win the draw. Here's Court. Anderson at the point. He'll cycle in the corner for Jacome. Cougars, and play is called, and there's a penalty coming up. So the Raiders will enjoy a power play. Haladin by the half boards, back to Clare at the point. Over to Shantz. Shantz back to Clare. Clare to Haladin. Haladin down low. In front, back to Haladin, and that shot didn't get through. Haladin working the corners now back to the line, and Shantz holds it in. Over to Clare, back to Shantz. Haladin waits. Oh, great defensive play there by David Kiss, the Georgetown boy. John Adams to take the draw. Raiders win the faceoff. Clare on the right side. Haladin now working the point. Down low for Court. Court right in front. Perklin couldn't find the handle on that. Chip back in for Court. He's down by the half boards. Back to the point for Haladin. But the Raiders keep it in. It's Perklin in the corner. Haladin back to Perklin. shoots, and great save there by Makarski. Followed it all the way, and heel glove. Face off to the left of Makarski. Raiders win the draw again. It's Eustace now at the point. Down for Court. Back to Eustace. Oh, almost a break the other way, but the pass just got intercepted. Here's Court into the slot, and the Cougars trying to whack it out. They can't seem to get a handle on the puck, and the Raiders keep it in. We'll keep an eye on the clock. There's about 30 seconds left to go in the first period, and the Cougars clear it down the ice. Maybe one last rush before the period ends. Emerson drops it for Court. Court shot wide. Aladdin at the point. Down for Jacome. Jacome. And that goes down the ice. That'll probably do it for the period. Just 5 seconds left. And the first period's in the books. 1-0 for the Raiders. Was a Georgetown goal by Anthony Mara from Gavin Chance at 10:13. And now just want to let you know the penalty summary. Lots of extracurricular activity going on. Scott Emerson for high sticking, also for head contact. He got a misconduct. Nathan Fiorino for the Burlington. Some odd man rushes the other way. I'm sure the coaches don't like it, but it is fun to watch from up here. We got a fresh sheet of ice. And it's into the Cougars zone. Here they come. It's Jeffers. They'll pump it around the corner. Thompson, now it's back to the point. Thompson gets it back. There's a shot. Well wide of the net. And here comes Emerson breaking down the wing. Shot, and Makarski again cutting down the angle. He's made face off to the right of Makarski. It's Mara, Aladdin, and Jones coming on. Brown from the point, glove by Makarski. And Jones got Eustace and Brown at the point. They win the draw. Eustace keeps it in, but the Cougars will break out. Here's Holmes. Matt Holmes. Shot. Steered away by Williams into the corner. Raiders will break out. Little too far for Aladdin. Brown moving through the neutral zone. Here's Mara over the line. There's a shot. Makarski with the save. Rebound. And the net is off. Second efforts. Maybe a rebound or something, because he's looked very sharp. Almost handcuffed on that last play, though. And Williams will cover up, not taking any chances. Jacob Ovens, Ben Shield, and Dante Felicetti comes on. Raiders will break out. Here's Court. He's got Perklin with him. Perklin cuts to the net. Shot off the goalpost. Perklin made his way right into the slot, and that shot rang off the right goalpost. Cougars back the other way. Shot off the side of the net. Here's Court. He'll break it out for the Raiders. Just misses a hit. Court by the half boards. His pass is intercepted by Fiorino. And now the Cougars the other way. Chance will play it back into the neutral zone. And Cote now back for the Raiders. Oh, his pass is picked off. Here's Shield. Great save by Williams. Ben Shield got a chance to go right at the goalie. Clear path to the net, and Williams stood his ground. Cote with a pretty bad giveaway there, but they survived it. Williams will steal that shot. And it's clear now. Back over to his partner, Shantz. Shantz will wait. And will fire that puck in. It's tipped in, no icing. Dickinson. It's into the corner. Raiders keep it in. Circling in for a shot, and that's again off the goal post, or maybe the side of the goal. Haladin line over the boards for a face-off to the left of Makarski. They win the draw, but the Cougars will steal it right away. Here's Steve Mariani. Mariani in, shot, knocked down by Williams. Oh, right in front. Here's a chance. And the Cougars just overskated it. And now it's Haladin breaking out the other way. Haladin in, shot. And that is absorbed there by Makarski. Raiders turn it up the other way, but Makarski, no problem on that save. Mara to take the draw, but the Cougars will win it. Eustace to Brown. Brown up the center, Haladin. Eustace in for Haladin. Haladin breaking in, pass across. And he elected to pass instead of shoot, but it still ended up looking like a dangerous chance. Hicken now at the point. Into the corner. Haladin keeps it alive. Jones back to the point. Allen will chip that back in. Haladin at the half boards now, waiting. Shot, and that's blocked before it gets to the net. And the Raiders keep it in. Got a bit of a forecheck going on now. But the Cougars will break out. No, not quite. That's still kept in. Haladin now for Emerson. Emerson absorbs the hit. He's down, and he's still playing the puck. Great effort there, but the Cougars now, it looks like they will finally, no, again, can't get it out, and that will be sky lifted into the zone finally. Cougars catch a break, but that is icing in the Cougars' end. It's a Jacome line coming on for the Raiders. Morris won the draw, though, for the Cougars, and they will get it out. Chance. Smart play to chip it off the boards. Steve Mariani into the corner, tried to center it, that's picked off. Richard Cork, he'll turn, dish off to Chance. His pass a little too hot to handle for Jacome. Jacome, back to Chance. And the Raiders break out. That pass is way too far, and that'll go for icing. Raiders win the draw. Claire behind the net. He'll break out. Pass it off to Chance. Lead pass tipped in there by Emerson. The Raiders going for wholesale line changes. And a chance now the other way, and that too far for Mariani. He was right at the line. John Adams to take the draw. He wins it, kicks it back for Brown. Brown will cycle it back for Perklin. Perklin at the point. His shot will drift high and wide into the corner. Fired back along the boards. Perklin for Adams in front. Back to the point. Here's Brown. He'll fire that. That's blocked off the shins of a Cougars forward. David Thompson with that block. And here come the Cougars the other way. Shot. And Williams, good positional save. Face off to the right of Williams. Raiders will break out. Haladin will go in to chase it against Spencer Herbst. Jones. Raiders really taking away the boards from the Cougars. Here's a chance now. Mara, shot! Oh, just wide. Chance at the point. Off to Mara at the half board. That shot is blocked fearlessly. And now Shantz gets it back. Over for Claire. To Haladin, who's now working the point. To Shantz. Shantz shot. Absorbed by Makarski. The Haladin line will stay on. Mara to take the draw. Against Jacob Ovens. He's tossed out. Oh, shot right on off the face-off by Haladin. Great save there by Makarski. That is going to go the distance for icing. Mara again to take the draw. And it looks like the refs are going to take the face-off to the left of Makarski this time. It's a scrum draw. Jones in on it on the corner. Looks like the Raiders will win that face-off. Jones around the net. Back to Anderson at the point. Anderson shot wide. Couldn't get the tip that he wanted. Big hit there by Mara, but the Cougars will break out. Shot easily handled by Williams. He'll cover that up. Bit of a hard in this period. 12-12 to go in the first period. Kept in at the line. Court. Emerson. Raiders just trying to get organized in their own end. It's Brown. Lead pass just over the stick of Emerson, and Makarski face off again to the left of Makarski. Richard Court to take the draw against Ben Morris, but both are kicked out of the circle. Now it's Jacombe. And the Raiders will win the draw. Jacombe. Court, he's bodied off the puck. And here come the Cougars. They'll shoot it in. Williams will tip that. And it's in front, and the Raiders will go back the other way. It's Court. Takes a hit in the corner. Jacombe in front. And the pass was a little too hot to handle for anybody. And Williams now. Nice reverse pass, but missed Brown. But the Raiders will break out. Here's Perklin. Right through the middle. And that's broken up. Back down the ice. Another icing call. Face off to the left of Makarski. Raiders win the draw. It's Claire. Back to Haladin at the point. Over to Claire at the half boards. Jones in front and saved by Makarski. That right pad got over to make the stop. Cougars the other way. Shantz looking for that big hit on Kyle West, but just moved out of the way. Shantz into the corner. He absorbs a hit. Cougars in front. There's a chance for Jeffers, and he couldn't get a stick on it. Cleared to safety by Blake Jones, and here comes Haladin over for Jones, and he barrels right towards the front of the net and just wiped out there. Scoring chance just evaporated in a couple seconds. Mariani up for Thompson. Thompson breaks in. And the Raiders will go the other way. Cote for Haladin. That's a delayed offside. And the Cougars will shoot it in. That's tipped over the boards. So far from this period, the Raiders look like they have no problems in their own end. They seem to be breaking out fairly easily. It's the Cougars who've had some issues getting the puck out. Here's Court. Nice move at the line. Court. The Cougars behind their net. Here's Court right out in front. Couldn't get the wraparound. Up the boards, and once again, the Raiders keep it in. Here's a chance in front, but the Cougars will clear. Eustace back over to his partner Hicken. Hicken stopped at the line. The Cougars will chase. Thompson in the corner against Eustace. Eustace blows a tire. Raiders try to clear it. That errant pass to Herbst. Fires it wide. Rebound back out. Here's a shot. Blocked. And they keep it in. The Cougars now with some pressure in the Raiders zone in front. That pass just missed. Herbst at the point. His shot doesn't get through. Jeffers throws that in front, a blind pass. That's picked off by Jacome, and he'll slap it into the corner and head off for a line change. Cougars the other way. That's gloved down there by Shield. Raiders back the other way. Here's Andrew Court on the left side. Shot steered away by Makarski. Centered in front. Oh! I'm not sure if that was a save or it went wide, but a great chance there. Play in the league to work. It's been clicking at 27.8%. Here's Eustace at the line. That shot wide of the net. Brown keeps it in. Brown to the half boards now. It's Court in the corner. He's bodied to Adams. Now Brown has it at the point over to Eustace. His shot stopped by Makarski, but the Raiders keep possession. Now it's chipped out, and Eustace will be back to regroup. Brown up to Eustace. He'll cross the line. Oh, big hit. Eustace goes down. Haladin now with the puck, centers it in front, and it looks like there's a penalty coming up to the Cougars. Big hit. Great chance to see if they can make it 2-0. Eustace seems to be okay, but he's on the bench right now. Raiders setting up. Here's Shantz. Shantz back to Clare. Shantz fires it back to Clare. He'll work it down to Haladin. That pass just wide, but Shantz will throw it back to Clare at the right point. He moves in. Here's Shantz now. Pass down to Mara over to Haladin. Shot saved by Makarski. They tried that cross crease pass and it worked, but Makarski was there. Here's Haladin breaking in. Shot, that's blocked. Cougars trying to clear it, and the Raiders keep it in. It's Haladin. And now Clare at the point. Shantz again to Clare. Waiting. Back to Shantz. Here's the shot. Tipped and into the screen it goes. Makarski. He'll stay on with Mara and Jones. Raiders win the draw. It's Jones now in the corner. He'll push it back to the point. Shantz now on the left side. Down for Mara. Back to Clare at the point. Clare to Haladin. Haladin moves in. Shot. And there's another shot. Just missed. Haladin back with the puck again. Mara behind the net. One penalty's over. It's a 5-on-4 now. 40 seconds left in the other penalty. Shantz to Haladin. Haladin across. Here's a shot. More of a pass, and no one can get a handle on it. Shantz back to Clare. To Haladin off his skate. Couldn't handle it. And that's pumped out by the Cougars. 20 seconds left in the penalty. Haladin takes that pass offside. Face off now to the left of Williams. Court wins the draw. It's Brown back for Eustace. To Court. Court over the line. Raiders keep it in. We're in front. Here's Jacome. That shot is blocked. Penalty is over. Felicetti's back on the ice, and he's on the puck. Felicetti's shot into the screen, and he's very upset at himself. Got a great chance there. He had Kyle West with him on the right. Face off to the right of Williams. Adams wins the draw. Eustace. And Adams will break. Oh, his pass is cut off. Cougars. That's popped up and over the board. David Thompson to take the draw against Richard Court. Cougars win the draw. There's a shot that's blocked. Herbst at the point. Shot just wide. Thompson will play it back in for Mariani. Mariani to Thompson. Jeffers into the corner. He'll reverse it. Cougars still on it. Raiders trying to pump it out. Spencer Herbst pinches in. They keep it alive. Pass in front, cut off there by Eustace. And he'll hit it up the boards, but that is an icing call. That one, he made a great save on the first shot, and Mara was left unattended in front and was able to get the rebound for that goal. It's in the skates there at the face-off dot, and now Eustace will break it out. Up for Court. Court, nice pass over to his brother Richard. They keep it in by the half boards. There's a shot fired well wide of the net. Allen will keep it in. Now Perklin's in there. Court falls down, right back on the puck. And the Raiders keep it in at the line. It's Adams' shot. Makarski with the save. Juggled it a bit, but he'll reel it in. John Adams to take the draw. He'll win that, kick it back to the point. Allen shot wide. He'll go over to the right side and keep that alive in the zone, but now it's shot back out there by the Cougars. Connor Anderson back to his partner. That lead pass goes the distance, but that is waved off. No icing. Makarski will play it. Big hit there by Josh Dickinson. Oh, there's another hit. And nothing came of that, but 8 left in the second period. Cougars with a chance to maybe get on the board and tie the game up. Jack Jeffers to take the draw. The Raiders win it, and that's pumped out there all the way down the ice. Makarski out to play it. He'll reverse it. And the Cougars, Spencer Herbst, he'll play it back. And will now start out the power play breakout. For Thompson, he'll chip it in. Claire in the corner. Claire outnumbered there 3-1. It's in front, but now Haladin has got all the time in the world to just flip it down. It's on Makarski, and he's going to have to actually cover that with Mara. The Raiders have a league-leading 6 shorthanded goals, so they can be dangerous even when they are shorthanded. Cougars will break out. They'll play it in. They're onside. Into the corner. Ben Shield lost the puck, and the Raiders will pump it back out. 55 seconds left to go in the power play. Cougars just haven't been able to get set up in the zone yet. There's a lead pass, and Mariani missed it. It's an icing call. Mara and Haladin, the penalty-killing forwards for the Raiders, but the Cougars win it. Intercepted. Raiders will just kill some time. Chance up for Mara. Mara tried to break in. He fell down on his own. No call there. Cougars in the neutral zone. Spencer Herbst up for Mariani. Ben Morris in the corner against Chance. Mariani Turned away by Claire, and that is cleared. That'll just about do it for that power play. Raiders have killed another one off. David Kiss behind the net, a Georgetown native, playing for the Burlington Cougars. He'll break it out. Oh, big hit there, just missed him. That was Scott Emerson stepping up in the neutral zone. And that's fired back down the ice, and another icing call. Very tight game, as you would expect with a 1-0 score. Face off to the left of Mark Williams. And they didn't do that right, they'll do it again. Here comes Jacomi, chips and chases on his own. Pass out in front. Couldn't find the handle there. And now the Cougars will break out. Here's a chance. And the Raiders will turn that away. Oh, Brown slipped up there. Court couldn't get a pass across. Now it's Emerson's shot. Makarski with the save. Jacome trying to go for the rebound. He missed that. Back to the point, it's Eustace. His pass is chipped in front, and looks like there is a penalty call. It is indeed a cross-checking penalty. Oh, and there's 2 penalties called on the play, believe it or not. Emerson going off. Not quite sure who the other player is, but it's a 5-on-3, and that'll do it for the period, though. But the Cougars will have a 2-man advantage for the first minute 55 or less of the third period.